What's up? TOM1SM here. I'm just going to make a quick video today. It's actually, call it a troubleshooting video, or at least a help me video for the good folks at Banggood.com. Not too long ago, I picked up a little racing micro quad, the Eachine QX95S, the bind and fly version for the FlySky transmitter. That came the other day. I was really excited, especially because it was rainy outside and just kind of generally crappy and cold, and I wanted to fly something FPV, and doing it inside seemed like a great idea. So when the package came, I was really excited, got into it, got into the instructions, read through the instructions, pretty simple, and should be really easy to bind. So here's the box that we came in. Banggood said they wanted to see the shipping label, but that was a plastic bag and it's been garbage day, so I don't know that the shipping label is going to be something that's possible. But here is the box. I don't know what you want to see on the box. And here's the little quad. Again, see, great little guy. You got your FPV camera on the front. The two things that just are not really working right are you're supposed to be able to press this little bind button right here and plug in the battery, and the green light on the flight controller should be flashing rapidly. That's pretty hard to do by just holding the button and plugging in the battery. It took me a lot of tries and some Googling and some YouTubing to figure out that there may be some tricks to it. So long story short, I was able to get into the flashing green mode, and I'll show all of this up close for the folks at Banggood to help me diagnose this shortly. So once I was able to get the green light flashing rapidly on the flight controller, as the instructions said to, then it was time to bind to the FlySky. So I followed the instructions by going into the settings, changing the AFHDS 2A or 22A. I also saw online that maybe you should change that away from 2A and just go with AFHDS. I tried both of those, hit the bind button, turned on the controller, green light continued to flash rapidly, no change whatsoever. So I tried this many times. At some point during that process, the LED strip, get the quad, the LED strip here on the back of the quad also stopped flashing and stopped working. I'm not really sure. Hopefully there's like a firmware flash, or maybe if something's wrong, I can get a download and just do a flash to the flight controller and it'll bind right up and I'll be flying. So yeah, that's kind of my dilemma, and I'm just going to get some close-ups of the actual problems for the folks at Banggood, and hopefully we can get this issue supported, and I can update my review to glowing and happy. All right, let's do it. Okay, green light is flashing rapidly. Hold down bind, turn on our RX. We can see green light still rapidly flashing. RX not binding. Rapidly flashing. RX not binding. We'll try again. See, we're in a clean model mode, and I've set up for the QX95. We're in AFHDS 2A. We'll try to bind. Binding mode. Green light still rapidly flashing. We'll also test the RX mode. Change AFHDS 2A to AFHDS. Confirm it's off. Again, green light rapidly flashing. RX binding. Green light still flashing.
So that's pretty much a no-go. Any ideas, Banggood.com?
All right, so I guess that's it. So hopefully when I send this off to my ticket at Banggood, they're able to give me some type of insight or some type of instruction, some type of help. And I'll hopefully have an update to this video where we get this thing off the ground and have a little bit of FPV. So until then, yeah, that's it.